welcome back to my channel. My name is Soheila.
And I'm her fiance, Adam.
And this is episode 9 of our home renovation series.
About a month ago, we finally moved back into our house.
Yes, the moment we have all been waiting for. We were so excited when our painter Ariel packed up his stuff and left because we could finally turn our attention to cleaning the house. Adam and I did store a lot of our kitchen stuff in the basement, and it was now covered in 14 months worth of renovation dust. So we had a lot of work cut out for us. So would you believe it, but the day is finally here. Ariel has finished all the trim work and the painting, and he is out of the house. So Adam and I are heading down. We're gonna be spending the next week cleaning the house. I have big hopes to move in by Friday, but we will see. Also, Adam's cousin's girlfriend is coming with their baby in like a week, so the house has to be ready for them. So there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of pressure on us today, but I'm really excited to be going to the house.
All the kitchen stuff, and we also don't have our stove installed, so we had to make sure that barbecue was hooked up so at least we could cook something.
So get this, right before we were set to have our stove installed, the inspector looked at the vent hole and said it didn't pass code. The good news is we found something that we can retrofit to our current cabinet hood, but the bad news is it could take up to 10 weeks to arrive. In the meantime, my stove lives in the dining room. In addition to that, there are so many things that still need to be done around here. The bar cabinets have been measured, but we're still waiting for delivery and install. The powder room needs to be tiled, same with the front foyer. We still need to figure out what we're doing with the fireplace. The linen closet isn't done. Plus, there are so many little jobs here and there that require attention. But in time, I know we will tackle these items, so I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. So all in all, it took about a week for us to clean the house, and I'm talking every nook and cranny, but it felt so good to see the house sparkling clean and all the rooms empty finally. So it really helped any anxiety I was feeling around this home renovation for the last 14 months just melt away. I can barely contain my excitement. Adam and I have packed up the car. It's full to the brim. We've grabbed Sophie and we are moving back into the house.
Move-in day.
Can't believe this day is finally here. 14 months later. We have been cleaning all week and we have guests arriving on Monday, so we still have 2 more days of possible cleaning and getting the house ready for their arrival. But I am so excited, I cannot even explain.
So now that we're back in the house, how are you feeling about being back in and how you're reflecting on all the progress that we've made?
I mean, I'm really excited to be back in the house. It feels so good, and you know, recently I was looking at the previous footage of the house prior to the reno, and holy crap, like it's a completely different house, and it's pretty remarkable considering we didn't even plan to do the second floor in this phase, and then we ended up having to do it. So yeah, it feels great, but also like we still have so much to do.
Yeah, we have tons of finishing still to go over the next few months. We did get that stained glass window in where we replicated one of the windows because the other one had lost the stained glass. So that's in, but we also have things like the lighting and the furniture to start to pick out. So we have lots of stuff, shower glass as well. Lots of stuff just gonna happen over the next couple of months.
2 weeks after we moved back into the house, the shower glass arrived. Install took a good part of a day, but I have to say, I am so happy with how it looks. The glass goes floor to ceiling and the door swings both inward and out. We went with chrome hardware, so everything matches the newly painted tub, and I really think it gives our master bathroom this feeling of grandness it was missing. So how are you feeling about the master bathroom now that the shower glass is installed?
I think it looks great. I mean, first of all, I think the blue and white porcelain tile looks amazing on the floor. The tub is beautifully refurbished, and I love our double vanity that's hung on the wall. For the shower, I was worried about if it was going to be big enough, but now that we have the shower glass installed, it's really roomy, and floor to ceiling glass basically, so it looks incredible and it feels like a lot of room in there.
Yeah, I think it looks really elegant with the shower glass and the hardware we chose. We were like having a bit of difficulty deciding on the mirrors for the vanity. Originally we went with a medicine cabinet, but once we actually got them and put them up just to test how they would look, it didn't feel right. They protruded too much. It might have been better if we had a recessed medicine cabinet, but since we couldn't go back and do that and change all of it now, we just found these awesome irregular mirrors that we ended up installing just yesterday. So, you know, I'm really happy with how they look, and I think that the bathroom looks great, and I love how it's coming together. So I just got the most amazing phone call. You remember those Victorian tiles that I ordered from France, from Winckelman Tiles? Well, they have arrived, and I just got off the phone with Deco Tile, their distributor here in Toronto, and they are ready to be picked up. So I'm going to be heading there today and picking up my new mosaic tiles for the foyer and the powder room, which means we are one step closer to having those 2 items checked off our list, and I cannot be more excited. I feel like I manifested these tiles, and they're finally here. The Winckelman tiles I had selected were even more beautiful in person than I could have ever imagined. Once the car was loaded up, we headed over to Deco Tile's showroom on Tycoast Drive to select the perfect grout to match. Honestly, this part was quite challenging because so many colors would have worked well with these tiles, but in the end, I settled on a warm off-white called Biscuit. So obviously I am so excited to be back in the house. We still have a few furniture pieces that we still need to buy. I mean, we don't have a dining room table or any seating, including bar seating. So obviously a lot of more things that we need to purchase to make the house a little bit more livable, but yeah. It'll take time.
Still lots of stuff on the first floor to get done. We have to install the stove and the blower. We have to do the tiling in the powder room. We have to install the bar. Not to mention the basement that we're going to get to at some point over the next 6 months. So lots of stuff to keep us busy over the months ahead.
Yeah, but that is all we have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to see any behind the scenes from this episode, you could always go check out the blog post that accompanies this episode. Otherwise, you can follow me on Instagram where I share more up-to-date stories about what's going on with the reno. Other than that, thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Bye!
You're really bouncing on that, eh? I bet that's gonna get picked up.
Okay. Well, try my best not to bounce.
Yes, I would like put something, put
But I
a
don't
cloth
want
in
to. I
it.
don't want to see it.
You're going like this as you're talking when it's bounced.
You know, be able to move back. No. What was I gonna say? So it took about no. And honestly, it made me.
You almost had it. You went on for a little bit long at the end.
Oh.
I think you ended just that melt away.
Just melted away.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try one more time. But like, maybe I'll ask you the question. What do you think about that?